Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Wadava for those who are new here, and for those who are returning, thank you so much for being here. A huge shout out to the new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the family. I see you and I'm so thankful for everybody that has subscribed to this channel so far. And with that said, I'm gonna get into today's video. As per title, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about au pairing for a single parent family. I've never au paired for a single parent family before this family. From the beginning, I was quite skeptical about au pairing for a single parent family because I always thought it was just going to be like very tough. But then I guess maybe it is to a certain extent. I've been with this family for 6 months. It's a mom and one boy. They are a really nice family. She's very chilled. The boy is very sweet. He's very easy to work with. He's 3 years old. He speaks, when I arrived, he only spoke French. And now we speak French because I'm learning French and I'm teaching him English. So he knows some words in English. So like, for example, when we are doing bath time, I would say something like, okay, turn around. He knows what turn around. So he turns around. And then when he's done, I'm like, oh, turn around encore. So it's like, turn around again. Or like, I'm now mixing up English with French just so we can have better communication where I lack with my French, or just to introduce new English words to him that we can use on a daily to help him with his English growth. And so he's come quite far within the last 6 months. I'm always so proud of him when I hear him say like English words. Like sometimes he'll say I love you, or he'll say good night, sweet dreams, sleep well, or he'll say see you later, or thank you very much, you know, like, so there's all these words that he has learned from me that when I hear him use these words, it makes me so happy. And so that is literally the biggest reason why I became an au pair, to just be able to impact this little child's life in a positive way, or children's lives in a positive way. And it gives me so much pleasure. Yes, the job isn't easy. Yes, it gets very difficult sometimes, but the rewards for me are worth it. So au pairing for a single parent family can be very tricky. Firstly, you are literally you don't replace, you can never replace a parent that isn't there. They're not dead, they're just separated. But you can't replace the parent that isn't there. But technically, you take over their spot. You're the second parent in the home. When the mom isn't around, I'm literally the next adult or the next parent for this child. For example, when you're au pairing for a family that has a mom and a dad, when they knock off from work, you are done for the day. After dinner or whatever your arrangement is, you're done for the day. And they take over their children, then they'll be like, okay, I'm going to take a bath, babe, can you watch the children or whatever. With a single parent mom, for me at the moment, when she comes back from work, for example, she then goes to take a shower first. So it's not like when she comes back, I'm done for the day. I still have like another 30 minutes that I'm waiting for her, you know. So it's not like, oh, she's here now, I can just disappear because I had like such a long day, or I'm not feeling well, or I'm homesick, or whatever the case is, right? You can't be like that. You can't have that because 30 more minutes, 1 more hour, or she's running late, and then you're like, oh man. So there's no that, okay, I'm running late but my husband is gonna be home, or I'm running late, my wife is gonna be home. She's running late, you are home. So you really play a role of the second parent in this child's life and in the household generally. When she's not able to pick up something, or we run out of things, you can't text the mom or text the dad. You text the mom and she can't get to it, you have to get to it because there's only 2 adults in the house, you and her. And then I guess also the number of children plays a big role in how involved you are as an au pair. I'm so happy that I'm with a family that only has 1 kid because it gets a lot. It can be too much. just already with one child, sometimes I have a headache at the end of the day because, my gosh, he's just having a bad day, he's crying, or he's in a screaming face. It's just everything he wants to communicate is being said to you in a very high-pitched voice, and you're like, oh, stop screaming, please. And then they'll be like, what? And then like really screaming it out, so it's challenges already like that. So imagine au pairing for a single parent family where they have like 3 or 4 children. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think when one does decide to get into such households, you really need to speak to the family properly, to the mom or the dad or the parent properly, have good boundaries, set your boundaries, communicate your boundaries, so that when you are done with work, you're really done with work, so you can have that separation between work and not work. Getting into the boundaries and the separation of work, that's another difficult thing, because firstly, a 3-year-old doesn't understand that this is work. Firstly, they just think you're like every day I have a new name with my host kid. One day I'm his big sister, the next day I'm his babysitter, the next day I'm just Z, another day I am his best nanny, another day I'm his cousin, another day, I'm family for him. It's not work, and that's very hard to communicate to the child and sometimes to the parent, because they also sometimes take it like, okay, I'm back from work, let's just chill on the couch. And then on the couch, this one child just wants to ride a horse on your lap. And after working 5 hours or whatever hours with the child, and then after hours, when you're like supposed to be done with work, they want to ride a horse on your legs. Your legs are nicer to ride a horse on, his mom's are not, like those kind of stuff. So when you knock off and you're still hanging around and stuff, it can be difficult, because you're supposed to be like chilling and just relaxing and doing nothing, and then this one still wants to play, because they don't see that this is work. They see that you are family. So it's very difficult, but you have to communicate the boundaries. If it helps to get away, go take a walk or go for a run, or just go to your room, read a book or whatever, just to be able to have the separation. I think with me, when I knock off, I really knock off and I come to my room, and then I have call with my family or my friends or whatever. And it has allowed me to be able to set that kind of boundary, to say that, okay, I'm done with work. It's a separation for me between work and my personal life and like off time. And but it can be very tricky, because it's just the two of you guys and a child, and the child doesn't understand that you are here to work to take care of them. And then also sometimes when you set boundaries like that, and just generally being an au pair, generally you should have boundaries that you communicate to the family, so that your au pair experience as an au pair working and off work is a good one. For you to be able to have this good experience, you must be able to have boundaries that you're able to communicate, so that they know what your boundaries are and they respect that. And if they don't know, they have nothing to respect, right? I mean, they respect you as a person, but there's no boundaries set that they have to respect. With the child, it's just routine. When the mom knocks off and we have dinner and whatever, and then I go to my room, it's a routine for him. He always knows that. And then when they're coming to sleep, I go for my evening run. And so he knows. So when I break routine and decide that, okay, tonight I'm going to meet a friend in the city for drinks or something, then he says, no, you're not going to the city to drink. You're going to your room and call with your friend or something, because that's routine for him. So just creating a routine also creates boundaries for the child to understand. And then with the parent, you just have to set the boundaries and say, okay, I'm done with work, I'm going to my room, or I'm done with work, I'm going to go for a run, or I'm done with work, I'm going to go out. But so far it's been a really cool experience. Let's talk about space. At the moment, we live in a very small apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment. Literally, this is my room. My host mom's bedroom is on the other side of this wall. So coming from just au pairing for families that had bigger houses, and coming to this was a bit tough to adjust to, because bigger house means more space and more privacy. And I had to get used to either, if I'm going to have like a private call or whatever, have it downstairs, or take a walk and have my private call, or like I had to compromise to fit myself in the family lifestyle. But it was always in her pipeline to buy a new house. So She did get a new house. We are moving in a few weeks. At the end of the month, we are moving to a new house. But yeah, I'm excited about the move. Also, just to have some more space and privacy and stuff. Also, like on weekends when everybody is home, sometimes you just want to have like a quiet Saturday morning, and then there's TV, there's music, there's crying children at 8:30 in the morning in a small space like this. Very difficult, but I've gotten used to it. I've been able to compromise and adjust my life to my circumstances, or adjust my life to my current lifestyle. Yeah, when it comes to space, when you're au pairing for single parent families, they usually have a smaller space because they don't need so much. It's just them and their one kid or two kids. They don't need so much. And so that also means that space is also limited for you as an au pair, and privacy is almost non-existent unless you create it by leaving the area or whatnot. But generally, so far, au pairing for a single parent has been quite fun for me. She's very fun, she's very nice, the kid is nice, like I said. So if anybody's considering au pairing for a single parent, it's not easy, but it's doable. So these are a few pointers from just me being an au pair in a single parent home, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm doing more sit down videos for a bit for now, since I'm redirecting my finances. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Do not forget to switch on those notification bells so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And thirdly, please do share the link to the channel, share the link to this video, and then also please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.